Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk.
And now, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the newest, sexiest podcast on YouTube, Pillow Talk with Erotic Kitty. And now, your hostess with the mostest, Erotic Kitty.
Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk.
Hey everyone and all the kitty lickers, it's Kitty and welcome to this week's exciting episode. As always with me is the gang, and please help me welcome the newest member of the kitty compound, Dr. Earl W. Brown. Hi,
hello,
Earl.
good people. I'm doing pretty good. Let me start out by saying I need...
Hold on.
No, go ahead.
We've got a fantastic show lined up, so grip that pillow and let's get intimate. Meow.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, on the Thursday night stream, I said a couple things that were that's directed to a well-respected host of another show. And I didn't really mean to say that, and I want to take this opportunity to apologize for some of the phrases and things that I said. I did not mean to say that. You know, it's you have to listen to the whole stream to know what I was talking about. It because I can't really go into it because I was like pissed off at myself at work today, you know, and I can't believe I said that, but, you know, but I want to it's all good, you know, especially, you know, because, and the person I'm apologizing to is someone I consider a brother to me, a very good brother, you know.
Yeah,
okay. They still love me. I love them too, because I said I love you, the Foul Mouse Nation, the Billy Ricky Nation, the That Ass Nation, the Kitty Nation,
the Joe Vernon Army,
the Joe Vernon Nation,
right? And wait,
yes, definitely.
Mugs. That's what I was gonna say.
Yes, definitely.
That's right.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody.
Cool.
More hugs for the loving. That's all.
Okay.
How are you, Daddy?
Okay.
I'm doing good. Real good.
Yeah. Nose. Unfortunately, hopefully Stacey will be able to join us, but he was feeling a little under the weather. You know how that is. You know. You know how it is when you get old. You know how it is. Hey, hey, we're here for. I'm addicted. Well, I was going to start off with the obvious since it's Sunday, you know, the PPV, but you know, I promised you guys that I would not spoil it, so there are no spoiler alerts on here, but yeah. All right, all I can say is I was underwhelmed. You know, all I know is that
I was at work, so
Huh?
I was at work, so and mostly the TV stations either show Fox News or the Golf Channel or some NFL channel or which Sports Center or that bullshit. So I did mention to one of our servers about probably maybe we should probably show some WWE Raw or SmackDown on those nights, but you know how those jabrones are, they rather prefer their golf, their
Right.
NFL, and all that jazz.
And then you have to pay though. You have to pay Vince's money. You know that.
Oh yeah,
You have to
exactly.
pay that money.
And I'm not above for it. And if I was running that place, I would say I would not give Vince McMahon my money unless he comes up with something decent. Because I was watching Joe Cronin's and
Right.
a review of the pay-per-view, and it's like some people are saying, yo, fuck Vince, yo, he needs to get his head out of his ass and this and that, you know.
Hey.
So basically, it needs. We were discussing this
overhaul,
last
that's
night.
all. Hey, it just needs an overhaul. That's all.
What- Yeah,
No?
I guess so. I guess you could say we're missing the old times. I guess you could say
Yes, definitely.
when there was bullshit going on at every angle.
Right. I mean, like I said, it used to be the flag. The flag match was a big match because it pit the big bad, communists, against the G.I. Joe, and it was always like Sergeant Slaughter, Sergeant Slaughter was my hero.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, although I do like
She wasn't
John Cena.
impressed with it.
Huh? What was
Do I-
that?
Do I
What
like?
was that?
Do I like? What?
No, I said
Do I like
do
John
like-
Cena?
No, I said I do like John Cena. Don't get me wrong. I know probably gonna get a lot of boo for that, but
Uh-huh.
I'm a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unlike
Exactly.
Roman Reigns, John Cena actually has earned that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I actually like when he does the 5-knuckle shuffle. I can't help that. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's
By the way, I need to bring this up. There was talk. There was rumor that possibly in one of the suggestions to make Monday Night Raw a lot more better, it was a possibility that maybe getting John Cena to turn heel. Possibly. How would you feel about that?
But he's been heel. If you remember when he first got to the WWE, he was heel.
Yes, I remember.
When he was the rapper, the little rapper. Yeah.
wannabe. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they decided, that, geez, we can make him our next Hulk Hogan.
I could,
Hustle, loyalty, respect, and all that stuff.
I
All
could
stand
see
up
that.
for what's right. But however, he needs to come up with some better promos. I remember seeing one promo where he was talking against the authority, and Stephanie McMahon was like, "You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You're nothing by your lonesome. Everybody else has been fired. You're only one." So, and it's like, instead of John Cena saying, yo, guess what? I'm a fighter. I'm this. I am that. He could have come up with something to throw back in her face, like saying, still
Right.
here.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought it
Yes,
was
I'm
my
here.
headset for a minute. No, I know. Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you know how I am with wrestling. I love wrestling. No. Nope. I'd rather
For Roman Reigns. That'll be something.
I'd rather see Jinder Mahal versus John Cena than that.
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. Because then, I have to admit though,
Yeah,
Rusev,
but they're going to have to really work hard in promoting that to topple Mayweather versus McGregor.
Oh,
Because
God.
that's the main thing going on right now on everyone's lips. Still is.
Uh-huh.
By the way, did you ever see the press conference in Brooklyn?
I saw some
few
of it.
weeks back? Yeah. Did you see the part where Mayweather said foreign Voltron and all these 40-something dudes stood right in front of McGregor?
I know.
Oh, I saw it. I was watching it. Both Super Ugly and Farmhouse broadcasting at the same time.
It was.
By the way, I have to say, props to McGregor for coming out doing better promo.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he does a good promo.
Because Mayweather, all he said was, yeah, hard work. Shut up.
I do know that Russo, he was looking really good. He slimmed down a lot. He's looking really good. So what else do you guys want to talk about? We got a lot of stuff planned.
I think you mentioned about some deals at Walmart we're discussing.
Yeah,
I think
we're gonna go kinky. We're gonna do another kinky shopping trip.
Cool. Same place.
Hi, Eric. Are you guys like really excited about going kinky shopping again? I got some new stuff because we are going to elevate our kinky kit. Yep, our kinky kit. We're we got the basic, so now we're going to the next level. Yeah. All right. Well, first thing that I found, and like I said, I do have the prices. If anybody's really wants to know, I just didn't add them up because some of these things are a bit pricey, but the ones that are pricey you could probably find somewhere else online, but you have to also keep in mind that it's probably things that you are going to use over and over again, and it's going to keep you're going to have for a long time, so it's worth that money. Okay. The first thing we have is Astroglide personal lubricant gel for 4 ounces, $3.53. Because if you never have used Astroglide, it's a very good lubricant. It keeps you moist. Yes, I knew that word, huh? And then okay. They said next thing is something that I was surprised to find at Walmart online is Durex Play vibration ring, and it has the battery and the condom included. Now, for anybody that doesn't know what that is, it is usually a rubber, like gummy ring that you put around the penis, and this one vibrates, so it does vibrate, and it's very good. I know my husband loves those things. It gives the vibrations, and tickles your balls if you went with that. And that's a $4.73. Hey, and I said it includes the battery and the condom. Yeah, in case once it's hard, you just slip the condom on and go to town, and you can still have the ring on. Next one is essential arousal oils for $9.88, which is if you have you have a gal that is kind of dry. She doesn't get wet as much. You dip your finger into this oil and you rub it around her. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they give a heating a heating feeling to it, but and it does arouse them. So it's a good buy. It's something you have to have in that kit. Now the next thing is the Jackrabbit Women vibrator that's waterproof. Now the Jackrabbit is has little ears that looks like a jackrabbit, a
Mm-hmm.
vibrator, and it's double rod masturbation vibrating utensils, and that's $11.12.
Mm.
And now the next thing I was really surprised about this being on there because I've only seen it on Extreme Restraints is the neck sex bondage collar with the nipple clamps. And what it is, it's the collar and it has chains that go down to the nipple clips where you can hook the nipples, and you have your collar and your nipple clips on there. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to have pain tolerance for it. Yeah. So, you can always 1877. Not really, because I've seen them for a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
And it says the next one is what I call a Hitachi. I've seen it called a massager. Um, but it is a wireless 30-speed magic massager. Handheld clitoral vibrator sex toy. And if you've ever seen like a back massager, it looks like that, but it's very good to use like on the clit, and that is
Mm.
$17.99. And I'm really glad it has the 30 speeds because that you can always play around with that, and I've burned up several of those. But they're a must to have if you want to excite your lady and make her happy, stimulate her. It's really good. Saves a lot
You
on
find,
it saves a lot on your fingers, by the way.
you find
What?
those that they also get warm too.
Oh yeah, I do think they did have one. And the next item is one of Daddy's favorites. Huh. It's the butt plug for $7.99. You know,
At Walmart.
that's right. Yep. At
Not by
Walmart.
Walmart.
You can online.
I was gonna say which part where they sell this.
Yeah. All I did. I mean, I'm not sure if it's in aisles, but I do know that I did was put in Walmart, and I put in adult, and it came up with adult toys. So I said, let me check this out, and it was. So I'm assuming that you could probably you you have to buy them online because that way it can be discreet. But I mean, I could think of several. You could probably put in the the feminine aisle for that.
For a minute, I thought you was gonna have, thought you to find that you have to go on some parts of the where the cooking supplies and stuff, and have to make one for a moment there.
You could,
Or egg beaters.
or to the go to the I don't know, the blood pressure cup. You
Mhm.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, that's exactly what some of the inflatable butt plugs are. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
next one is something new that I've never talked about before, but I have talked about using rope or pantyhose for bondage. This is something
Uh-huh.
new. This is the 15-meter super long male female sex uh, electrostatic tape, body tape. So in case you don't want to use the rope, you want to get a little kinky. You want to make designs on your partner, or you want to be colorful because they call them in all kinds of colors. Um, you all I ask is that if you use it, the same safety rules apply. Make sure it's not too tight. Be very gentle when you rip it off. You don't want to rip skin off. Yeah, yeah. You can have all kinds of fun with this because I know Daddy knows a lot about the body tape. Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can play. You can be as colorful as you want with it. Like I said, and it's very cheap, easy, just throw in your bag. It's 586 for
Yeah. It comes in different colors, right?
it comes. I'm sure they do. I've seen
Mhm.
them. I mean, when I looked at it, they had like 5 or 6 pages of body tapes. You know, they had like sparkly ones. If you want, if you're really, if you're a gal like sparkles, you can get really imaginative with it.
Yeah. Kitty loves it where she gets taped up in black and gold.
No, I don't. Purple and black, baby. Oh, and here's another thing I didn't discuss before, but it's a must. So, if you can one, find this item that comes in the different packs, get a couple, put one, in your bag, put one in your bathroom, and it's the baby wipes. You know, I prefer the fragrance-free baby wipes because um, I have sensitive skin. So, yeah. I don't like the perfumey ones because, ugh, right. But that's like $1.78, so really cheap. I didn't add this up because this is going to be, it's going to be a bit more expensive. But like I said, yeah, yeah. This, like I said, we're advancing this. This is like, and this is going to last you, you know, for time and play after play after play. If you take care of take care of it, you know, and you want to wash it down, clean it every time, like especially the Hitachi and the rabbit vibrator. They use special cleaners for that. You want to take care of that, and it will last you years. Okay,
Yeah,
and
you
the
don't want
next,
to just throw it at the dishwasher or something. That's
no,
probably
no.
not a good idea.
The next thing we have is, okay, let's say you want to get really romantic and your partner's had a hard day at work. You want to do something really nice for them. What better way is to give them a massage with warming massage oils that smell really nice. That heat up. It's really a good way to have play. You know, you touch each other. It's really good for intimate play. And
If you really want to make it
this,
romantic, put in some scented candles or some
no,
incense,
no, no, we're not
music.
talking about candles right now because that's
Kitty,
another
I'm
show.
talking about candles in a different reference
No,
that
I
what
know,
they, but these are romantic scented candles that stay over there. They don't get used for okay.
right, right, because that's like a whole different thing because that is the safety. I mean, that's like a whole different a whole different thing, play that if you don't know what you're doing, then I would suggest you don't do it until you have read up on it, and that's wax play.
That wasn't what I was referring to.
But that is what that's called, is wax play.
Right.
When with the candles, right? But like I said, that I mean, I appreciate your, with the candles and that, I really do, and I actually did think about that. But then, like I said, when I read that article about wax play and things, and I read all the things that I didn't know about it, I was like, this is a good thing to, share.
Right. But to paraphrase
Okay.
Freud, sometimes a candle is just a candle.
Right.
It doesn't have to be, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Now we're down to the flexible anal beads. And you can get them, where they vibrate. Now, I know not everybody's into anal beads and things, but if you want to enjoy a stimulation down there, they're a good thing to have in your bag. You want to put in there. And one of the other last things I have is like a wire, just a simple wire handle body swatter. Sometimes it's good. It does the same thing as a blogger. You want to put one of those in there, just have in there in case for that. And we also have the little handheld massagers or little vibrators that if you want to stimulate the woman there, and you don't want to use the big massager, they have the little tiny ones that you can stick up her, and she will come all day with that. And they come in a lot of colors, and they're $19.99 for that. Oh, and the splash swatter is 98 cents, by the way. Really cheap. Now,
And don't forget to get batteries for all these things, too.
oh yes, yeah. Some of them though, I did see one. I thought I was laughing because they all know that I have everything I have is USB. They actually have a USB vibrator. But I don't know if I have enough
Wow.
holes. I don't know if I have enough holes to put everything. But I thought that was kind of cool.
It is very interesting.
You could be at your desk at work. You could work at home. You could be at your computer, and you can just plug it in, and hey, lunchtime. Now, the next 4 items I have on the list here is going to involve cosplay, because a lot of times when you use a lot of these things, you're stimulating, you're making yourself aroused. And a lot of people like to dress up. Cosplay is a very big fetish right now, And
it is, yes.
You just use your imagination and let go. So I only did 4 because I want to get more into this when around Halloween, because that's when the big thing is, big holiday is. So the first costume I picked out, obviously for pet play, was the sexy black cat, because everybody knows black cats are really sexy.
Yep.
And these can be a little pricey. I'm sure if you want to find and do comparison shopping, you can find them more. But you also want to check to see that they are made very well. And this one was $26.90. It had the little ears and everything. And the next thing, of course, after the kitty, you have who doesn't like playing naughty nurse? with the doctor. So, yeah, doctor, you know you want that naughty nurse, huh?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm right here right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you
listening to
know,
everything.
with you being called doctor, you want your
Uh-huh.
you want your girl to be that sexy ass nurse, don't you?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, they have them
Yeah.
for these are for the plus size.
Mm-hmm.
They're really sexy. They have, for some reason, I like the plus size costumes because they
Uh-huh.
actually do emphasize the breast. They're always cut low to emphasize that and push it up. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and they go from $26.99 to $27.47. So it's really not too bad right
Mm-hmm.
now. you
Uh-huh.
know. And like I said, there's tons and tons. There's pages of this, of different kinds of costumes like that. And the next one is everybody's favorite,
Mm-hmm.
the sexy schoolgirl. With the short.
Oh yeah, that will never go out of style.
Hey,
Exactly.
the Britney Spears look with the pigtails, right?
Oh
They,
yeah.
yep. And like I said, the best thing about this is that you can change it any way you like. I mean, they have the plaid skirt. You might want to, if you want a shorter top, or if you want to tie the top, if you want to put,
Pantyhose, leggings,
yeah, or even
over the leggings,
the little knee high socks,
or
um,
over the socks.
and have the little pigtails, the little ribbons in your hair. No, no, I don't know. It all depends on how you look at it. I mean, just because you like girls that dress like schoolgirls doesn't mean that don't everybody like panic and think, oh my God, I'm a pedophile, because that's not what you know, because if you like your grown girl, your girlfriend or your partner, or, that is of age, but you like her to dress like a little girl, like a schoolgirl, that's nothing bad. Right. I mean, for some reason, and I wish I
Yeah.
had known this when I was in school, because when
Mhm.
I was in school, it was not cool for the girls to have glasses. So I got contacts and things. Little did I know that my
Because
little,
back,
yeah, my
back
brown,
then, you were supposed to. If you did, you were considered a nerd.
hey, yeah, and that wasn't sexy.
Hmm,
But
yeah.
now, you know, I don't wear my contacts unless I go out at night or anything like that, because yeah,
Exactly.
it's
Geek girls, geek
not a
guys,
hey,
Big Bang Theory.
right? Because I did. I mean, like what's like the librarian look, for some reason that's really hot, with the hair up in the bun and the glasses, and with the pencil in your mouth, you know because I get they have I'm telling you, they have a costume like that. Yeah, they yeah, because like I said, I've gotten so many comments on my pictures where when I wear my glasses, and they're like you know I no, they're black, the black corn like rim kind of thing. Yeah, but they're like, that's so hot, and I'm like, really?
Mhm.
But they do, you know. And of course, you can't round this little fantasy group out without having Fifi, the ooh la la French maid, with her
Oh
little.
yeah,
Uh,
that will never go out of style.
I think that's one of Daddy's favorites, isn't it? The ooh la la, the ooh la la. Oh come on, you know you like to have
Yep.
somebody tickle you with the duster. I always liked it with because they had the ruffled panties, and it was like you could flip up her skirt, and the heels. I don't know why with the heels.
Did they have geisha in there?
The what?
They have a geisha in there?
They had so many things. They had pirates and prison guards and
The geisha's pretty hot.
uh-huh. I mean, I'm sure as Halloween gets closer, I'm gonna find more things that are very kinky, very fetish wear. Because I mean, a lot of times like the harem slave girls are very popular.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. The latex. I unfortunately can't wear latex. I'm allergic to it, but I mean, I know a lot of people do when they're doing a little intimate play and things like that. They use the latex paint, and that's kind of cool because when it dries, you can just rip it off, and you know, it's like an extra skin.
Or latex gloves if you want to kind of up the doctor.
Well, yeah, the doctor,
Like
the
doctor.
hospital. What is that? What do they call that? Medical play. Yeah,
Playing doctor, whatever.
that's kind of. I don't like medical play too much. That's kind of scary. It is.
Yeah.
Especially when you hear that snap of that glove.
Hi, my love. Have
And
you had your prostate checked today? I saw that in the back of a porn mag, one of them in the ad section. Had some girl had some girl as a nurse putting on a latex glove, saying just that.
Well, it's only fair. I mean, you know how awkward it is to carry on a conversation with a male gynecologist when he's checking you, when you go for your annually, and you're like, and he starts off with saying, "So how's the weather? How's the weather been treating you?" And I'm like, "Oh,
I would have said that. I would have said a lot better what you're treating me right now. Ouch!
Oh God, it's especially with the speculum, the cold, warm it up, Yeah, but I mean, from what I'm looking at, just by a casual glance, I would say it would be without the costumes and things like that. Yeah, you might be looking at $60, $70. But like I said, that also includes a lot of the vibrators, the massagers, and like the oils, they're going to last you for a good while if you get the 3 count or if they're bigger sizes. They're going to last you for a while. So it's well. Yeah. But I know that Bailey's still thinking about that nipple clamp, that collar, that nipple clamp collar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I will tell you, if you go looking for nipple clamps, it depends on your pain tolerance. But if you can stand a little bit of pain, you might want to go with the tweezer clamps. They look like tweezers, but they slide the slider that that closes it. Now, if you're female, and we'll talk about clit jewelry and things like that, but I would not suggest buying any jewelry or clamps that are tweezer if you're going to wear it in the coochie. Does not work very well.
No, it doesn't.
No, it kind of gets painful. Very painful.
So,
Very, very painful.
yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys have any more ideas for like, it doesn't have to be Walmart. I know that Daddy has mentioned something about Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you can go with all kinds of stuff at Home Depot that you could build. You know, you can build all your crosses or spanking bench or kneeling bench or,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
because
any kind of bondage thing like that you can get from there. But what I was thinking of today was you can either get, at Walmart, you can either get, you know, they always have like dollar closeout T-shirts. I mean, they can be the ugliest things in the world, but it doesn't matter as long as they fit to you or your girl. And then, you know, just play the old-fashioned rip and shred each other's clothes off, you know. It doesn't have to be a rape scene. It could just be, you know, a ravishing scene. You know, you're only into it for $1 or $2.
right,
Rather than taking your good
right,
regular clothes.
right. I mean, you know,
Try to,
that way you can get like 4 or 5 of them, put them in your bag, right, and you don't ever have to ruin your clothes.
or you can
I know a
be
lot of girls do that. Huh?
kinky and just, you know, have a T-shirt with the nipples
Underwear.
cut.
Right.
Or make your own crotchless underwear.
Mm-hmm.
The Home Depot, or you can probably even get it a lot cheaper at like the Goodwill.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever your local thrift store is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, you know, I know that I have personally done. I have gone to the grain. We call them the granary, or the animal feed store, like, because they do have. That's where you would find your crops if you like that kind of stuff. You find your leashes there. You find collars there.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, I mean, if you want something that you're going to use in a play session, not per se that's different than a personal collar that somebody would wear. You would give to somebody to wear, and we'll talk about that. Because there are different ones, different collars, and they do range in price. They have like the feathers. They have like I said, the crops if you want, or like the miniature whips. My favorite scene is in 9.5 Weeks is when they do go to a store like that, and he makes her crawl across the floor, and he's tapping her with the crop. That's why I love going there. I mean, you know, I did get a few little glances and weird looks when, you know, the Dom I was with said, well, how does this fit? You know, how does this color fit you? You know, they're wondering, well, what the hell? Or how long do you think we should make this leash? You know, because, you know, you can get the chain things, which I love, the chain metal leashes. If you want to do food play, you know, there's like all kinds, like the bakery, you know. I know there's some bakeries that will make naughty little cakes and cupcakes and things like that. That can be fun. I know that if you're really creative and you like to make a lot of your things, you can go to a candy making store, and they have molds of all kinds of naughty little things like penises and Playboy bunnies where you can fill the boobs, and you can make your own chocolate.
think they have bigger ones for like Jello mold size.
Oh, I don't
Like,
know. They might. I'm sure they
for
would.
vagina. I
Kinda-
think
I'm-
I've seen them before. So I imagine they're still making them.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can make your own candy, if you want to do it. My mom used to do it for Easter. She thought it was, cute to do the Playboy bunnies and fill the boobs with chocolate covered cherries or pineapple or cream, milk, cream. All kinds of things we can do with that. Can you guys think of anything else about any ideas for kinky shopping?
Yeah. I think you pretty much covered it all up. All I need now is a girl. I can do that, but I need to get a girlfriend first, to do that. So
Who knows? You might meet somebody while you're shopping. You never know. Because that's the thing about this. You never know, who's into it and who's not. You'd be surprised if you checked around, like on FetLife, if you checked in your community, you'd be surprised how many people are maybe in your town. You're like, wow, didn't know that. Good to know. Because I know I was. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I know you wanted to talk about porn. Is that what we're going next?
Yeah, I think so, because we were discussing this last night. The difference in you expressed that you're a little disgruntled with today's porn because the porn movies of yesteryear, it was like they had storylines, they had plots, they had, and today's porn is usually hi, my name is so and so, what do you like to do, blah blah blah, and then they bring in the guy, and then next thing you know, they they ooh ooh ee walla bing bang, anal this, anal that, suck on this, suck on that, finger this, finger that, and goes about 25 minutes there, and then basically I think Ron Jeremy a couple years back expressed his disgruntledness about it because he said the porn movies back then, was more original because they had, of course, storylines, no matter how bad or cheesy. And I remember I was, like I said, I was discussing this movie I remember seeing called Caught in the Middle, and I forgot who stars in it. It's about this supposed teenage boy who's, of course, not really a teenager. No way they're going to have 17-year-olds in a porn movie, obviously. So he's like listening in, and he knows his parents will be going away. He invites the babysitter comes over, and it's like, you're supposed to be my babysitter, yeah. So they fuck down by the poolside while the parents are fucking. Parents go away, and next thing you know, they invite a bunch of girls, a bunch of guys, they hang around the pool, and the lady says, hey, let's get some serious fucking going on, and next thing you know, there you go.
Right. It was a progression,
yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, they answer the door, and the next scene you see, she's sucking his dick. It's like, how did we get from there to there?
Yeah.
I'm always thinking, what is that telling our young people? You don't need to get to know the person. You just need to,
All they don't care about is getting their cock sucked.
Right. Because, I know that one of my favorites, and yes, it's going to date me, is that I loved The Devil and Mrs. Webster. I don't know if
you mean Devil and Miss Jones?
I thought it was Miss Webster.
Oh.
No, I'm serious because I know it was one in the 50s.
Okay, The Devil and Mrs. Webster was a story from like the 1800s.
Right. And I thought maybe they made that in there because I know I was watching Netflix, and they have a little series about after the porn, and they talk about different porn stars. And they had this woman on there, and I remembered seeing her and it like really tickled me to realize that she's in her 70s now, almost 80.
Wow.
You know, and I'm thinking when they, when they showed it, it came back to me. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's when you know the the actresses knew how to act too. They didn't just like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck me. They weren't a bunch of moons. Yeah.
Yes, I hear you loud and clear, dude.
Yeah. By the way. Hey.
I think that was the style back.
Because you have to.
It wasn't.
I remember.
I'm not too sure. I guess this is how it is, nowadays. Nowadays, like nowadays, girls' clits get pierced with this ring or that thing hanging out or something like that.
What were you gonna
I
say,
guess-
Daddy?
Because it wasn't that it was a thing. It's the thing is girls that shave. The girls with buckwheat in a headlock, that's natural going back to caveman times.
Well, yeah,
That's
because
just normal.
the 70s.
Shaving
The
kind
70s.
of becoming the new thing.
Right.
The buckwheat is just normal.
Right. I mean, you got to remember that, like during the 70s and a little bit and toward the 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, and that, toward the 80s, they were getting into the shaved. But
Yeah.
you got to remember 70s hippies. Hippies do not shave. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
guys had their body hair as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, of course, they didn't. They had one of my favorite porn actresses on there. I don't know if you know Asia Carrera.
Asian.
I love Asia Carrera. I love Jenna Jameson. Of course, everybody loves Jenna.
Oh, no surprise there.
Shannon. Speaking of, since we've been talking about Kiss a lot, Shannon Tweed.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she did porn. I think she just did Playboy.
No, she did. Well, what do they call that? Soft porn.
Okay.
Softcore.
Yeah. It looked the same. It looked just about the same to me. I don't know. Maybe
Sure
you
wasn't
just,
her sister?
No. This is Shannon. I'd remember her.
Her sister doesn't look a whole lot different.
Right. But oh my God, it's like they have. I mean, they had. Of course, everybody remembers Ron Jeremy and John Holmes and John Bobbitt. But I think they had other ones that I've heard about. I just, a lot of the ones, that I remember was Ron Jeremy because he was kind of like the freak of freaks. You know what I mean? He just didn't fit in. He wasn't your typical porn actor. He didn't look like the tall, blonde muscle, That's why I liked him, because he was different. That old. He's really old. I know. Yeah,
he's still kicking it. He just doesn't do that much porn. He just usually does directing.
Because even when he was young, he still didn't look like a porn star. You know what I mean? He wasn't as heavy as he is now, but
But he was just as hairy.
Yep, he was.
I heard him called the Hedgehog.
Yep.
And John Holmes. And
yeah.
Yeah, they had this other actor that they had on, but I mean, I can't remember. I mean, I can't believe how weird the names were.
Uh-huh.
But we could do that. We could do that right now again, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Have
What?
you guys
Talk
played
about the weird
porn?
names?
Yeah, have you guys ever played the porn name? How you got your porn name?
Mm-hmm.
That it's the name of your pet and the street
Mm-hmm.
that you lived on.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
I saw that many times on Facebook.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
Mm-hmm.
is Puffy Giles. Or if I wanted to do the other one, it would be Pussy Willow Long. How about
Gee.
you, Doctor?
Let's see. Mine would have been what was I think it would have been Socrates Arlington.
How about you, Daddy? I remember what yours is.
Okay, what was it?
Shotgun.
Shotgun, Oakland. Oakland is the first street I remember living on. I know there were at least two before that, but I was just too young to remember the names of them.
All right, Beanie. Let us
Mhm.
have it. Hmm. I know. It has to
No,
be the name of a pet and the name of a street you lived on. That's how you. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a part of your life basically.
Right? That's kind of that's kind of cute.
There you go. That sounds better.
Yeah.
yeah, that one sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I just think it was. I just think it's it sounds exactly how they picked them out. You know what I mean?
You always do your porn videos on a boat.
I know. You know. You always have like long dong silver. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh! I remember hearing about him
Uh huh.
because he had this humongous cock.
Right. Oh yeah.
Damn.
And I apologize if you guys. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you hear like the dinging, ding, 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 my husband is watching. I think he fell asleep and he was watching the old Price is Right games on YouTube.
Oh.
And sometimes they, some people have recorded them low, and then they like all of a sudden they're like loud. I think that's what happened. And I haven't been able to get out there yet, so I didn't know if you could hear it or not. But I thought it was kind
I
of
heard
funny if
in the
you hear
background.
it. I thought it was kind of cool if they could, if you heard it like when I was doing the prices,
Mm-hmm.
because it just fit right in. Ah, hey, Dad, do you have anything to talk about?
No, I'm good. I mean, I put in my thing about the tearing up shirts from the Goodwill, and yeah,
I
I'm
do
good.
know. I do know what I wanted to say with since we were talking about the porns, because I had a tie in to when we were talking about it the other night. Was I know a good many of us have grown up in the 80s, so you're going to know what kind of movies I'm talking about. But
Yes.
whatever gets me with the porns is the 80s horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
What happened when the kids had sex?
Mm-hmm.
They died.
You die. So I swear, I think that
Exactly.
we're saying that was their way to deter us. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I yep, they always did.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I know.
Gosh.
I know. Yeah. Honest
Yeah.
or not. No, you're not. But that's what I mean, and that's what they did for, you know, it. I think it was that same movie or something. They were saying about that, and I didn't think about it until until I thought about that. I was like, wow, I realized that was true. But you've always had somebody, the ghosts or the demons or something say, get out, and they just
stay there.
Right.
What was that noise? I don't know, but I'm kind of horny. What the fuck? Yeah, let's fuck. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby. Yeah. Oh, what's that coming? Oh, it's me coming. I'm talking about the knife. Ah.
I know. And I loved it when I think it was Halloween when they were fucking and he pushed the knife and they stabbed him and it went right through both of them and it's like, oh my god. You're like, oh, that's like, I always had to go parking in like dark, unlit, like one lane highway, one lane things in the woods. You know what kind of things I'm talking about? Yeah. I can hear them. But, yeah, like make out lanes, I guess you would call them.
Yeah.
Love them, but it never occurred to me that that's where they made a lot of the horror movies. What were they doing? The woods.
That's where you get killed. It's the same old scenario. Oh my god, Jason is out there. He is in this woods. He's got a big ass knife. He's gonna kill us all. What shall we do? What shall we do? Let's go skinny dipping.
Or the windows are all fogged up, so you can't see. And you hear some. Oh no, it's nothing. Come on.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on, suck this dick. I was trying to.
But I mean, what were some of you guys? And I want to hear it from you guys in the chat too about your favorite 80s, or I guess it could be 70s horror movies when you were growing up.
I didn't really have that much 80s horror, but there was this one movie I saw on Showtime years ago. It was called Mausoleum. It was a show late at night. It's about this woman who often gets possessed by some evil demon, and one point she was at a psychiatrist's place. She was in a deep trance under hypnosis, and all of a sudden the demon possesses her, and all of a sudden she has this ferocious look on her face, like she's about to kill this guy. It's like, holy fuck. It was a pretty freaky movie, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, it's like the one I saw when I was staying at my grandmother's over the summer. And it scared me. I didn't want to go upstairs. It's called The Sentinel.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever heard that one? Yeah. Oh,
I have.
Are you laughing at me, Beanie? Yes, you are. I mean, I can tell you. I'll tell you another story that'll make you laugh. It was the first time that the Freddy movies had come out on VCR. And yes, I said VCR. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And my mom's house, it's a double level, so that we have like a family room downstairs. And it was below the window, and of course the window had bushes in front of it, right? And it was dark, and it was stormy, and I was home by myself, so I was watching Freddy, Freddy #1, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. And it got to the point where he's going through the alleyway and he's scraping his nails. And at that moment, my cat decides to jump up out. That was outside. Decides to jump up on the windowsill, and he smacked the window, and he like scraped his nails. I was like, ah! I jumped off that couch and I went up the stairs, and I went like I like got under my covers and hid my head. Okay. Because it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
He did, and I don't know. I remember watching, seeing the Halloween movies when I believe it was HBO or Cinemax first came out, and they played Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis.
The original.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, John knows what I'm talking about. Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Dad? Okay, John. Oh, we had a nightmare. Yeah, I've had a lot of movies that give me nightmares. They're awful. Do you have a scary movie, Daddy?
I wasn't really into the horror movies, but if I had to pick, it'd probably be like Salem's Lot.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yep, the vampire one.
Oh yeah, that was a freaky one.
I would pick The Stand, but that came out in the 90s.
Right. All I remember, the reason I remember Salem's Lot is because of David Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hutch.
Also, we got to throw in the original Shining.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Because, and I say the original because ABC had Stephen King's The Shining somewhere. I think it was in the 90s or in the later part of the 80s or something like that. But
that
the original,
one is scary too, though, with Jack Nicholson. Is that one you're talking about?
Yes, I am. 1980.
Yes, that's and Shelley Duvall.
Yes.
Oh. All I can remember is Red Rum. That little kid saying that.
Yeah.
Hey, Beanie.
I hear you loud and clear.
Did you mute yourself? Right. Did you mute yourself? Because I hear her in the background. Somebody's didn't.
I'm checking to see if Bailey's voice is coming through.
Right. And we'll have to come back.
Yeah, so we're giving intermission. All right, so what do we want to say?
I want to hear about Bean's.
Oh
God. Okay, Beanie. What's your favorite movie before we take a little intermission?
I'm gonna let me let's see I had to unplug the computer. I had to unplug the headphones now.
Viagra.
Let's see. Yeah. I'm having trouble hearing you on the stream there.
Cause see now, I told you all it had to be Skype. You guys thought it was my mic.
Skype. Strike in.
Yeah, because you guys kept telling me you couldn't hear me last time. Remember? You guys were kept. We'll be back. 3.5.
Computer assessments.
What
Well,
do we think?
10 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Of what?
Oh, because Beanie is having a little technical difficulties, so he's gonna reboot, and we'll come back with more episode, and we'll call it 3.5. How about that?
All right.
All right.
So stay tight, and you get to know, when you get to notice when we're live again. And thank you guys.